The sun was barely up when we started our journey. Another day, another forgotten place waiting to be discovered. The car moved slowly through the narrow countryside road, surrounded by overgrown bushes and broken signboards. Our destination was marked only by a faded dot on an old map. Abandoned village, access restricted. As we got closer, the road disappeared under a blanket of grass and cracked concrete. The silence here was different, not peaceful but heavy, like the world itself had stopped breathing. Only the sound of the wind brushing against the trees kept us company. We parked the car at the edge of what used to be the main road. Ahead of us stood a row of ruined houses, their roofs caved in, windows shattered, and doors barely hanging on rusty hinges. Nature had started taking everything back. Vines crawling up the walls, trees growing through living rooms, and birds nesting inside forgotten bedrooms. I switched on my camera and whispered, "We're here. Let's see what's left of this ghost village." The first house we entered smelled of mold and rain-soaked wood. The wallpaper had peeled off completely, revealing the bricks beneath. On the floor, we found a broken mirror, a child's shoe, and a rusted bicycle frame. It felt like the people who once lived here had vanished in a hurry, leaving their stories trapped in dust and silence. In one corner of the room was a photo frame lying face down. I turned it over. It showed a family, a man, woman, and 2 children, smiling in front of the same house we were standing in. Their happiness was frozen in time, but the house around them had fallen apart. Outside, the wind picked up, and a faint creaking sound echoed from a nearby barn. We followed the noise, stepping through tall grass and scattered debris. The barn doors were half open, swaying slightly with the wind. Inside, beams of sunlight cut through the cracks in the roof, illuminating floating dust particles. There were old farming tools scattered everywhere, rusty shovels, broken carts, and an old radio lying on a wooden crate. I brushed off the dust and turned its knob out of curiosity. The radio hissed to life for a moment, a faint crackle, and then a voice, too soft to understand. We froze. "Did you hear that?" My friend whispered. I nodded slowly. The voice faded, replaced by static again. But for those few seconds, it was clear. Someone had spoken. We checked the area. No footprints, no movement, just silence. The camera kept recording, capturing the eerie calmness around us. As we left the barn, the air suddenly felt colder. The trees swayed without wind. A crow cawed loudly from above, breaking the silence like a warning. I looked back one last time at the village, rows of broken homes staring back at us, empty yet alive in their own haunting way. Before leaving, I whispered to the camera, "These places may be forgotten, but they remember everything." Every step, every sound, every story left behind. And as we walked away, I couldn't shake the feeling that the village was watching, waiting for someone else to come searching again.